We're at Treetops North, and here with me is Major Ed Pulido, who has come from Oklahoma City all the way to Gaylord to participate in the Northern Michigan PGA Section Golf Tournament today, which is in support of the Folds of Honor Foundation. And as I understand, you're the director of that foundation. And we know a little bit about it, but tell us about what that foundation has meant to you.
Well, on behalf of our founder, Major Dan Rooney, who's an F-16 fighter pilot, PGA golf professional, I'm here today at the invitation of Kevin and Treetops. I want to thank all of the folks here for the wonderful time to spend in a great venue here in this part of the world, which I never get a chance to come to. But the Folds of Honor Foundation provides educational scholarships to the spouses and children of the fallen and wounded. I was given this mission by Major Dan Rooney about a year ago when he provided my two daughters, Caitlin and Kinsley, educational scholarships. And one of the things that I tell people is that Mr. Rooney is a true hero in my eyes. He's a patriot, but more importantly, he's a friend, and he's an individual that has made a difference in so many people's lives. We've awarded over 400 scholarships in just 2.5, 3 years. We've raised over $3.5 million, and with the help of the PGA, USGA, and so many partners, and the PGA of America has just been a staunch advocate for what we're doing, and the 28,000 professionals around the country. Our board is represented by folks from the PGA of America. So for us, it's just a great collaboration, partnership, as you will, to make sure that we empower and we basically educate the American people on the importance that our soldiers have sacrificed and have conducted themselves and providing the freedoms that we have. And more importantly, the best thing that we can do is make sure that their spouses and children are taken care of. And when one of our service members or any of them come back, we must always remember that we will never forget and we must never leave anyone behind in the field of battle.
Well, Major Pulido, you yourself have made a major sacrifice, and it happened during the Iraq War. Can you talk a little bit about what happened to you?
Well, as you can see, I'm missing my left limb. On August 17th of 2004, I hit an improvised explosive device, a roadside bomb, which subsequently would lead to the amputation of my left leg. I struggled, went from about 195 to 118 pounds in a span of about 40 days in ICU, 180 days total, Brooke Army Medical Center, Walter Reed, Lonsdale. I mean, I did the whole trip that all our service members do when they're injured critically. But of course, ended up in San Antonio. Great people in that part of the world as well. And I spent about 180 days in recovery, and it took me about 2.5 months to begin to walk. And now I have been in recovery since 2004. And I always tell people that I think the game of golf has been great for my recovery because I can get out on that golf course, and sometimes I may feel tired after walking and doing all the things that are involved, but just the peacefulness and the avenue that's here and the way that our golf community has come together and rallied around us, specifically here in Michigan. And I know that there's economic challenges that we're all facing around this nation and specifically in this great state, but the people here by far have been in my corner, and I can tell you this much: all of us will recover and all of us will get back on our feet. And more importantly, I think this foundation is going to be the beacon of light, and I know it will for so many people. It's been for my two daughters, and I can tell you this much: I just want to thank the American people and the people of Michigan, and specifically here at Treetops, for doing this fundraiser for us and providing back in some way to ensure that our service members, when they come back from battle, that they're taken care of, and their spouses and children are given the educational resources to be successful.
Well, Major Pulido, we've covered the tournament here on Labor Day weekend, and I know people have a great time playing golf, and they have even more fun when they realize it's in support of the Folds of Honor Foundation. But I want to talk about your high-tech leg. We were talking a little bit earlier, and you really can do almost everything, and you actually have more than one. Is that right?
Well, to answer your question, I water ski, I snow ski, I've skydived. In fact, my next goal is to mountain climb. All of these things set aside, I'm able to do a lot with the prosthetic legs that I've been given. I work with the Hanger Prosthetics Group out of Oklahoma City. They're a national group that really has empowered our service members to get the best hardware possible. I also work with a company called OrthoCare Innovations. And as you can see, they laminated it for me. The Hanger Corporation did. And, of course, it's got a charger. It's got a computer port, and so it's a microprocessing knee. It bends and does a lot of things that can give me the quality of life that I feel that I need. And one of the things that I can tell you is that it gives me the opportunity to play with my children and just have a great life. And I just think that I can't thank the American people enough for providing me this. I've sacrificed so much in my life, and for them to provide me this kind of hardware really truly makes it inspirational for me, but it also gives me the tools necessary to succeed in life. And so all of these prosthetic innovative companies are providing our servicemen and women the opportunity to succeed. And I can't go without saying that Senator Inhofe, who is a senator from our state, has really kind of taken light to what we're being involved with in regards to prosthetic care. And so what I feel is really important is that the American people understand that we are being taken care of. The VA has has done a great job in my recovery. I mean, they could always do better, but the bottom line is when our service members are coming back, they're getting the quality care that they need. And I just want to commend all of those individuals across this nation for that support, because I'm here today feeling the way that I am, paying taxes, being a positive citizen in my community, and along with being all over the country. And that's what it's all about. It's getting our service members out of that bed, as I once was, and basically getting up and being productive in life. And I just can't tell you that the only reason that I'm here today is because there are people that cared about my recovery.
Major Pulido, it's certainly been a treat to talk to you, and congratulations on your sacrifice and your recovery and doing so much to help other people. Thank you.
Thank you. And on behalf of Major Dan Rooney, who couldn't be here today, I want to thank everyone in Michigan, and play golf, America.